Welcome to today's Top 5. 5 things you didn't know about Donald Trump. We all know about Trump and his desire to win the presidency, but are there some things about him that we haven't heard? Let's find out. Ranked at number 5 on our list, did you know that Donald publishes most of his own tweets? With 33,500 tweets, it's hard to believe that such a busy man could be writing so many tweets himself, but he does. Along with that, his tweets vary in subject and in time that they were posted. Most of the time, he is promoting his poll numbers and making other people look bad. There are some times, though, that he gets into direct Twitter fights with people, and what a show that is for his followers. And with 12.3 million followers, he's got no shortage of viewers for all of his tweets, which can sometimes get him into trouble with the media. He doesn't seem to care, though, as he keeps tweeting whenever and whatever he desires. Moving on to number 4, 2 of Trump's previous wives got into a brawl at the top of a ski slope in Aspen, Colorado. As hilarious as this sounds, it's supposedly true. In December of 1990, Trump and his wife at the time went on a skiing vacation in Aspen, Colorado. What his wife didn't know is that he had invited another woman along, whom he had been cheating on her with for quite some time before this incident. His wife had seen him talking to this woman multiple times in public, putting his arm around her, and even called this woman while his wife was in the same room. Sounds like Donald wasn't being very discreet, doesn't it? After a few days of this, his wife eventually went up and confronted this woman at the top of a ski slope, with Donald and many other people watching. His wife screamed at the woman, and it even got physical, with snowballs being thrown and the women tackling each other. Imagine what Trump was thinking at the time. He went on to get a divorce from his wife and marry this other woman, so in the end, it seemed to work out for him. Coming in at number 3, Bill Maher's $5 million offer. Bill Maher is a comedian and popular TV show host, and whatever he jokes about is seen by millions of people. One particular joke that Maher made didn't resonate well with Trump, and he made sure that Maher knew. The TV show host said in an episode that he would give $5 million to anyone who could prove that Donald's father wasn't an orangutan. Donald, not being the joking type when it comes to money, released his birth certificate publicly to prove that he was, in fact, not related to an orangutan. When he didn't fork over the money, Trump started a lawsuit against him saying that the money he offered was rightfully his, since he revealed what Maher wanted. The case was eventually withdrawn by Trump. Maybe he finally figured out it was just a joke, or maybe he wanted to save his money for one of his other thousands of lawsuits. Next on our list at number 2, Trump never drinks alcohol or does drugs. Years ago, Trump's brother had an addiction to alcohol and warned Trump never to get into the stuff. A short time later, Trump's brother died from his addiction. Since then, Trump has never consumed alcohol or done illegal drugs of any kind, as hard as that may be to believe. His brother was a dear friend to him, and not only does he not want to end up how his brother did, but he wants to honor what his brother told him not to do. Interestingly enough, though, Trump owned his own vodka brand for a few years. This seems a bit contradictory to his morals, but Trump is always looking for ways to make money. If you ever wanted to try the Trump vodka, you're out of luck. It isn't being made anymore, even with decent profits being made while it was around. Finally, coming in at number 1, Trump has donated quite a bit of money to the Clinton Foundation. This may be surprising considering all the negative things he has directed at the foundation, but it is true, and the donation amount is astounding. The Clinton Foundation shows that Donald donated between $100,000 and $250,000 in 2009, well before he was running against Hillary. This donation amount puts him in the top 0.2% of donors, with most donations coming in the form of $250 or less. Not only has Donald donated to the foundation, but his daughter Ivanka has donated between $5,000 and $10,000, and her father-in-law has given between $250,000 and $500,000. Donald was disappointed to find out that his donation was likely used to buy private jets and things like that, instead of helping people that actually needed the money, such as the hurricane victims at the time. It's funny that some of this money he donated is possibly being used against him currently, but it'll make an even better victory story if he ends up winning the presidency. Hope you guys enjoyed this top 5. Be sure to stay tuned for the next one.